losing. Connect everybody around me, I'm a catalyst passing the energy. I just wanna see everybody have a good time. The weekend's here, trust me, it's time for you to rewind. It's the weekend, it's the weekend, baby. It's the weekend.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. Y'all already know what it is. This is the weekend roll up, man. I just came here to leave a quick message for my fellow retainers, man. For y'all that's doing semen retention, listen real quick. Semen retention does not mean avoid women, okay? Semen retention does not mean avoid women. If anything, if you've been practicing, your confidence should be up. You should be actually trying to have general conversations with women. It's not going to spark an urge or anything like that. Yeah, slightly you might, slip into creep mode, maybe a little bit. But that is going to be your test. That is going to be your test. When I started semen retention, as I moved forward, I noticed that I could have general conversation with women without my mind creeping to that point. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you are a man, so you will think about it a little bit, but not as much as you used to. So the thing is to get out there, okay? And it's like getting practice. It's like testing yourself to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything is all good. You know what I mean? As far as, your mind and all of that. Listen, it's great practice. Semen retention does not mean avoid women. If anything, you might want to have more conversation with them, because now your confidence up, right? Your mind ain't in creep mode like that. And, you will start to see how normal it is to have conversations with women. You start looking at them as somewhat of an equal. You know what I mean? Not like they men equal, but, you can talk to them like, normal people. You know what I'm saying? It's not always, it's like your mind not going to go into that zone where it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Where you automatically get triggered and you want to smash. No, have conversation with women because, you know what I'm saying? While you on semen retention, listen, a lot of those feelings are gone. You're not having those urges like that. That anxiety ain't there no more. So you can actually sit there and have a normal conversation with women, which will help you. Which will help you when you ready to get back to it, when you ready to get back in the game. Right now you on semen retention so you can reset and get your mind back right, instead of just diving to the deep end to where your mind go straight to the gutter. You know what I'm saying? So you actually want to have more conversation with women, general conversation. It's not going to do nothing. It ain't going to make you run home and fap. At least it shouldn't. You talking to somebody face to face, and actually you kind of getting your game up. You getting your game up. You know what I mean? Semen retention is not about avoiding women. It's about bettering yourself. It's about hitting that reset button and getting all of that BS out of your mind. You know what I mean? Where things that, that's pushed on you from society, making you want to fap. You know what I'm saying? That's making you put women above you. That's what you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't be putting women on a pedestal. So I advise you to have general conversation so you can get that normalcy. It is normal. It's not, you shouldn't automatically see women and then automatically put them on some pedestal and putting yourself down here. It ain't supposed to be like that. You should have self-worth. You are worth something. You are a man. At the end of the day, you are king. So you got to get that out of your mind to where, oh, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not your fault. Society has pushed that on you. A lot of us was raised to put women on a pedestal. It's not like that. They just like me and you. They eat like us. They shit like us. They have sexual urges like us. Listen, you should be able to talk to them. You should be able to talk to them. Yeah, I get it. Female nature is female nature, okay? And man nature is men nature. But like I said, semen retention is about leveling the playing field, okay? You shouldn't automatically see women and then put them up there. No, they just like us. They just like us. So you should be able to talk to them and have a general conversation with them and still be able to go your separate way. If you can't and you know what I mean, you tensing up, you getting all nervous, your anxiety and all that other stuff kicking in, that's from fapping. You don't know what to say, you know what I mean? You kind of lost for words and you kind of weird and all that shit. That's from fapping. That's from fapping way too much. It's then messed up your psyche. You know how I know? You know how I know. Because I know. I'm there. I've been there. I had to deal with it for years. Yeah, I can still have conversations, but, you know, low key, my mind will be slipping off somewhere else. You know what I mean? Into creep mode. Or I just really won't pay them no mind because I'm so used to fapping. It's like, forget these females. I'm so used to getting that dopamine release and handling it on my own. It shouldn't be like that. That's not normal. You should be able to talk to women. You should be able to have sex. You know what I mean? And instead of resulting to and bailing out and depending on fapping. You should be able to have normal conversations with women. Not saying that you have to have game or anything like that, but you should be able to talk to women and be able to form some type of relationship to where, hey, if it goes down, then it goes down. But listen, you're not gonna get that if you avoid women. Semen retention does not mean avoid women. If anything, you want to talk to them more. Now that your confidence is up, and it's good practice and test, so you can get that back, so you can get that normalcy back in your life, so you can get that normalcy back as a man, being able to have a conversation with a woman, you know, instead of being all, you know, weird and tensing up and or flying off the handle, ready to just hump her leg and shit like that. That's from fapping, okay? So you now that that's behind you, you need to get back to normal masculinity, and that's being able to talk to women like they should be. You know what I mean? Being able to have a normal conversation and be able to talk to them and look them in the eye with confidence as a man. It don't matter what it is about. You're not trying to talk to her. You having a general conversation with her. Do not avoid women. Listen, and it's as simple as that. I'm not telling you to approach women to have conversation off top, but you should be able to say hi. You should be able to say hello. How's your day? You know, if conversation shall spark up over the smallest thing in the grocery store, or how this line is long, or how they need to put new fruits and vegetables out here, they slacking, whatever the case may be, you in the gym or whatnot. Listen, you could spark up conversation if you want about the smallest thing. Hey, you know what I mean, about workouts and stuff like that, or you know, the gym being nice, or you know, it's empty today, and you know what I mean, you know, simple stuff. You ain't gotta go over the top and try to sit there, and you know what I mean. You gotta know it's all about timing and location. You know, if women got on their earphones and all that, you really don't wanna interrupt them and make them take their earphones off in the gym anyways. You know, if they look like they're in a hurry in the grocery stores, it is what it is. You know, leave it at that. But bottom line, you should be able to say hi. You should be able to say how you doing, how's your day going, whatnot, if the opportunity is there. But don't just all around avoid women. That's not what this is for. This is not for avoiding women. This is so you can get your mind back right. Okay? And get out of that whole fapping mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's what got you. That's what got you where you at. You know what I mean? Because you were so used to that, you really wasn't even interested in talking to women. Your women was them porn stars that you was watching. So over time, that made you weird. That gave you anxiety. It was doing all of these things to your mental that you wasn't even realizing. So listen, now that you starting to get back normal, you need to do what normal people do, and that's have conversations. And it's not even just with women too. Some people gotta get their whole social skills back. after fapping for so long. They done became loners. They don't know how to talk to people, have normal conversation, conversate wherever you go. It ain't just gotta be with women. Just know how to talk to people in general. Learn how to talk to people in general. And it's crazy as it is, man. You kind of do gotta relearn all these things, because when you fapping like that, you putting yourself in a box. You in a shell. You're not as social as you used to be when you was in high school or in your early 20s, when you was outgoing, you know, and you kind of, you know what I mean? You kind of fell off that whole, you know, wagon of that. So listen, you know, like I said, I'll say it again, semen retention does not mean avoid women. If you can, say something, speak, you know what I mean? Be normal. Be normal. It doesn't mean that you're trying to talk to women. It doesn't mean that you trying to get some. It doesn't mean that you're going to relapse. It don't mean none of that. You know, you just reprogramming. All right? You just reprogramming. That's all it is. All right? So remember that, man. My name is Jason. It's Sinn-Take. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to